My child, my beloved, do not close this. Archangel Michael stands at your door with fire in his eyes and a warning carved into the bones of time. On this day, he says you will cry for the rest of your life if you ignore this. You have 10 seconds, 10 heartbeats to choose whether you will stay and receive or walk away and lose what heaven is pressing into your hands. If you want to know what heaven has prepared for you, stay. If you want proof the angels still fight for the living, stay. If you want your name preserved in God's book, stay. Before the message begins, one quick thing from your heart friends on earth. If you find this message moving, subscribe quietly to the path. Stay with the channel that carries these words because more messages like this pour through for those who listen. This is not a clickbait plea. It is a spiritual request. If you stay, you will feel proof. If you leave, you may spend a lifetime searching for what you let slip in 10 seconds. Listen, beloved, Michael's voice is not gentle. Now he says, "Why do you keep ignoring us? Why do you close your ears when heaven calls?" God is serious. This is not mild disappointment. This is the tenderness of a father who has watched you fall and rise and fall again, and now stands with one last open hand. On this day, the sky leans close. If you turn away, the echo of what might have been will follow you like a ghost. Do you feel that sudden tightness in your chest? That is not panic. That is recognition. Your spirit remembers a voice it once heard in dreams, in flashes, in the small nudges that felt like coincidence. This is the voice made clear. Archangel Michael declares, this is the one moment that will decide a season. 10 seconds. Make them meaningful. My beloved, the angels have been trying to wake you with signs, numbers, songs, smells, dreams, but you mistook them for randomness. You thought it was just life being noisy. Now Michael says, this is the hand we extend so your soul can catch it. If you catch it, God's protection will rearrange your days. If you drop it, that protection folds away until you seek it with the kind of hunger that burns. Do not let pride steal your miracle. Pride keeps doors closed longer than any enemy ever could. Archangel Michael says, humble your heart now. Say yes to heaven. This day is not a threat, it is a portal. God is serious because your destiny matters. God is serious because you are His beloved. You may ask, what if I'm wrong? What if this is only words? Then test it. Stay for 5 minutes, close your eyes, breathe, ask and listen. If nothing happens, you lost nothing. But if heaven answers, you will know you were chosen to hear this. Michael says, doubt is understandable, but do not let it keep you from what saved others. My child, someone is working against your calling. They smile in daylight but conceal plans in the dark. Michael has seen the shadow and God is not passive. He says if they ignore me, they will walk blind into a trap. That trap can look like a job, a person, an agreement, a moment that seems small but rearranges your life. Open your eyes now so you can see the trap before you step in. Do you feel the heat in your chest? That is holy fire. It is burning away false assurances and lighting the truth. When Michael speaks, even the air listens. He says, you have one clear chance. Do not let hesitation steal it. 10 seconds. Breathe and decide. Beloved, this message will not only warn you, it will also restore you. There is a provision waiting that has your name written on it. Money, a door opening, reconciliation, a truth revealed. But heaven will not pour into a spirit chained to fear, resentment, or hiding. God says release, receive. You must unclench your hands to catch what they want to put in them. You have been patient beyond what some could bear, and God sees that patience as strength, not weakness. Michael says, your endurance has built a vessel worthy of miracles, but even a vessel must be opened. Let today be the day you open yours. The day is the hinge. Swing through it. Stop for a moment and name the weight you carry. Say it out loud or whisper it into the dark. God listens to the smallest syllable. He hears the unsent messages, the unshed tears, the prayers you swallowed that night. He knows them all, and He wants to answer, but He needs your consent. Michael leans in and commands, do not put your life on hold waiting for permission from the world. You already have permission, the highest kind. You have been booked for blessing, but you must RSVP with your faith. 10 seconds. Say yes now with your eyes, with your breath, with the quiet shout of your chest. I speak plainly. Some opportunities are timed, and when their window passes, they don't return in the same way. This is not scarcity. This is divine orchestration. God times things with precision. Michael says if they walk away, they will grieve for a lifetime about what could have been. You don't want that story written for you, my child. There is also healing in this moment. Old wounds will begin to close if you decide to trust. The weight on your shoulders will lighten, not instantly gone, but the first chain will break. God says, I will not heal you from afar. I will heal you when you reach. Reach now. 10 seconds. Reach. You might be thinking, I've heard many calls, and nothing changed. This call is different because this call carries a covenant. Michael says, when heaven makes a covenant, legions align to keep it. This is not mere encouragement. This is the sound of strategy from realms that move mountains. Do you want that strategy on your side? Then stay. My beloved, forgiveness is part of what opens the blessing. Not because God needs your forgiveness to love you, but because forgiveness frees the channel for blessing to flow. If you carry hurt, resentment will clog the root. Release the weight. Free the way. Archangel Michael says, let go now and watch heaven move. There are names you have avoided speaking. There are voices you have not confronted. There are choices you have postponed. Michael says, the choice you avoid now will haunt you on this day if you do not decide. Decide today. Say their names into the light and watch the falsehood shrink. Do not be afraid of what truth will remove. Truth does not destroy your good, it removes the rotten. God is not out to punish. He is out to prepare you for overflow. Michael says, we will clear the thorns so the garden can grow. Let the pruning begin by your yes. You are allowed to be ambitious for holy things. Do not apologize for wanting abundance, peace, and restoration. God loves it when His children live full lives. He wants your joy, your peace, your family thriving. Michael speaks with joy. We are excited to carry these gifts to you. If you have questions or doubt, write them down. Bring them to this moment. Ask the hard questions with honest hunger, not rage. God respects seekers who seek with humility. Michael says, question boldly, but receive gently. Beloved, sometimes God's voice is tender and sometimes He is urgent. This is urgent. Not because God needs your forgiveness to love you, but because forgiveness frees the channel for blessing to flow. If you carry hurt, resentment will clog the root. Release the weight. Free the way. Archangel Michael says, let go now and watch heaven move. There are names you have avoided speaking. There are voices you have not confronted. There are choices you have postponed. Michael says, the choice you avoid now will haunt you on this day if you do not decide. Decide today. Say their names into the light and watch the falsehood shrink. Do not be afraid of what truth will remove. Truth does not destroy your good. It removes the rotten. God is not out to punish. He is out to prepare you for overflow. Michael says, we will clear the thorns so the garden can grow. Let the pruning begin by your yes. You are allowed to be ambitious for holy things. Do not apologize for wanting abundance, peace, and restoration. God loves it when His children live full lives. He wants your joy, your peace, your family thriving. Michael speaks with joy. We are excited to carry these gifts to you. If you have questions or doubt, write them down. Bring them to this moment. Ask the hard questions with honest hunger, not rage. God respects seekers who seek with humility. Michael says, question boldly, but receive gently. Beloved, sometimes God's voice is tender and sometimes He is urgent. This is urgent. This is the thunder before the calm. If you listen closely, you will hear the footsteps of change. They are not far. They are approaching and will arrive if you do not lock the door now. Do not let fear of loss make you refuse the thing that ends loss. It is ironic that fearing loss can make you lose. Do not fall for that trick. If you keep saying, I might lose, you will never say, I received. Michael says, choose receiving. My child, imagine waking up tomorrow with evidence that God moved. An unexpected call, a cleared misunderstanding, money in the account, a message revealing truth. Imagine your chest unclenched for the first time in years. That is possible, but it begins with this small, brave action, staying when it is easiest to go. You might be tempted to close this to tell yourself you'll return later. Do not lie to your soul with later. Heaven operates in now. Michael insists this is not a draft. It is the final edit. Decide now. 10 seconds. Choose. Ask for a sign specifically. A number, a name, a smell, a call. Be precise. God loves clarity. Then watch for the pattern. The sign will not always be dramatic. Sometimes it is a tiny nudge that confirms your step. When it comes, steward it wisely. If you have been waiting for someone to validate your pain, validate yourself first by staying. God will validate your story through restoration, through truth, through people who come with proofs. Michael says, "We will send confirmations. You must be here to receive them." True courage is small choices made repeatedly. This is a small choice that will repeat across seasons. Choose now to be present for heaven's orchestration. Say yes with your breath. Say yes with your posture. Say yes with the quiet of your hands. My beloved, the doorway may close to those who leave, but it opens wide for those who remain. You are not a lost cause. You are a work in process. God's patience is not an excuse to delay. It is a mercy to allow you to choose. Michael says, choose mercy for your own life. Hold on to this. You are more loved than you can calculate. Even the smallest pain you carry is cataloged in heaven. On this day, God will ask you one question. Will you stay? Your answer echoes beyond now. Answer with courage. 10 seconds remain. Taste the urgency like salt on your tongue. Make the decision that your future self will thank you for. Stay. Receive. Believe. Allow heaven to rearrange what seems stuck. Archangel Michael stands by your side, sword down, hand out. God leans forward with promises in his voice. Say now with me or alone, I am ready, I am listening, I receive. Speak it aloud or whisper it into the dark. Let your spirit move. Do not waste this moment. Your life, your family, your future depend on what you choose in these 10 seconds. Good. You stayed. Because you stayed, the angels sing quietly. Because you said yes. The doors will begin to tilt open because you chose. God will align the pieces. Watch for the sign. Watch for the number. Watch for the name. This day will not be the same for you again. This is the first section of the message. If you are ready, stay with me and let Michael continue to reveal what must be done, what must be released, and what will be returned. Do not close this until the final words have landed in your soul. My beloved, you chose to stay. And because you did, heaven leans in deeper. Michael says they refuse to walk away. And now the council of the heavens will speak plainly. Listen closely. This next part is surgical. It will cut through confusion and set your feet on the true path. You may feel fear trying to roar louder. Now that is the enemy noticing your movement. Do not answer the roar with retreat. Answer it with steadiness. Breathe and anchor into the truth that stands behind these words. There is a decision coming that looks small on the surface, but carries a lifetime inside it. It could be a signature, a conversation, a yes or no to someone's request. Michael warns, decide with discernment. If you sign for the wrong thing, the next 7 years tilt. Do not let hurry push you into agreement. Hurry is the tactic of those who want to hide their intent. When God opens a door, he gives time to enter, but when darkness pushes you, it rushes. Stop the rush, ask for stillness, then move. Some gifts arrive as a whisper, not a trumpet. You must not mock the whisper because the quiet ones carry destiny. The sign you need may be a number, a phrase, a melody replayed, or a name said twice. Watch carefully for subtleties. Heaven often moves in details. Michael says, there is a person around you whose kindness is a mask. Their hands are ready to rewrite your story if you allow them. This is not paranoia. This is protection. Honor your gut. If the energy around someone does not feel clean, step back and pray. You are being prepared to receive not just blessings but authority. Authority attracts opposition because it threatens the comfortable lies of the enemy. Do not confuse opposition with failure. Opposition often announces promotion. God shows me a scene, a document, a handshake, a late-night message that seems harmless, that is a fork in the road. Michael says, if they take the bait, the blessing detours. If they refuse and wait on God, the blessing multiplies. Pause before signing anything this season. Forgiveness is a key, beloved, not because it erases the past, but because it unlocks the future. If you hold grudges, the channels clog. Say the names out loud if you must, but then release them. Let God judge you. Rest. There will be a test of your patience. An answer seems delayed. A person seems late. The call that would validate you is postponed. Do not see delay as denial. Some gifts arrive as a whisper, not a trumpet. You must not mock the whisper, because the quiet ones carry destiny. The sign you need may be a number, a phrase, a melody replayed, or a name said twice. Watch carefully for subtleties. Heaven often moves in details. Michael says there is a person around you whose kindness is a mask. Their hands are ready to rewrite your story if you allow them. This is not paranoia. This is protection. Honor your gut. If the energy around someone does not feel clean, step back and pray. You are being prepared to receive not just blessings but authority. Authority attracts opposition because it threatens the comfortable lies of the enemy. Do not confuse opposition with failure. Opposition often announces promotion. God shows me a scene, a document, a handshake, a late-night message that seems harmless, that is a fork in the road. Michael says, if they take the bait, the blessing detours. If they refuse and wait on God, the blessing multiplies. Pause before signing anything this season. Forgiveness is a key, beloved, not because it erases the past, but because it unlocks the future. If you hold grudges, the channels clog. Say the names out loud if you must, but then release them. Let God judge you. Rest. There will be a test of your patience. An answer seems delayed. A person seems late. The call that would validate you is postponed. Do not see delay as denial. Michael says delays that refine are still divine. Hold your posture. God times with wisdom. There is a restoration that looks like a small check, a return message, a door opening at midnight. Do not be so proud that you miss small proofs. God's confirmations often begin with a crumb and build into a feast. Collect the crumbs. They reveal the table. This is a season for spiritual hygiene. Cut what scratches your soul. Clean the places where bitterness collects. Michael commands, sweep your inner rooms. Let light enter. When you clear the inside, the outside shifts. Practical steps. Write down the one thing you fear losing most. Now ask God to show you if that fear is protecting or imprisoning you. If it imprisons, release it. If it protects true good, steward it with wisdom. Discernment is a muscle. Exercise it. A name may reappear in your life. A conversation you were avoiding will come back like a returned letter. Michael says, when the name circles back, watch what follows the mention. Is it blessing or bait? Do not take a reappearing thing at face value. Test the fruit. Tonight, pray a very short prayer. Lord, show me one sign that I am on your road. Then sleep with expectation. Dreams will carry confirmation more clear than rumor. If you wake with a phrase or number, keep it in your pocket mentally and look for it. God is serious because your yes matters. This is not condemnation. It is invitation. He will not force you. He honors your will, but he grieves when you close a door he opened. There is a financial shift near. It may be an unexpected easing of pressure, a late reimbursement, or an opportunity that pays more than expected. Prepare to steward well. This is not an excuse to spend carelessly. Michael says, when increase comes, discipline must follow. Family secrets will surface, not to embarrass you, but to clear the path. When lies are revealed, truth breathes easier. Do not panic if names or facts come up. Record them, pray through them, and seek God's counsel before acting. Your health will get a small miracle. A pain lessens, sleep deepens, appetite regulates. Do not take these as mere luck. Thank God aloud and adjust your habits to honor the gift. Small miracles are often the beginning of large restoration. If you have been speaking defeat over your life silently, stop. Words carry edges of reality. Start speaking small wins not because you pretend, but because confession shapes destiny. If you can say, "I believe God is bringing a shift," you will find your hands ready to work for it. Friends will reveal their colors. You may be surprised who stays and who leaves. Do not be devastated if some walk away. Some were not meant to travel that long with you. Michael assures those who remain are chosen for your season. You will receive a message that sounds like an ordinary text, but contains confirmation. When you see it, do not hesitate. Pick up the call or answer the message. Michael says, do not let ordinary moments pass as if they're nothing. There is a posture to take, humility with courage. Speak up when you must, but do it from a place of peace, not reaction. When confronted, choose words that heal, not sharpen. You are rising. You do not need to prove to the small-minded. If you owe apologies, give them. If you need boundaries, set them. This season favors those who combine soft hearts with firm lines. Michael praises balance. Be gentle but sovereign. Expect a prophetic confirmation, maybe a dream that repeats a phrase or a song with the exact lyric you needed. When that happens, act. Prophecy without action is like seeds unplanted. Plant the confirmation with faith. Children and vulnerable ones around you will begin to see peace. If you have been praying for little ones, watch for small shifts in their demeanor. This is a sign God honors family prayers. Do not ignore the practical. Clean your documents, check legal papers, revisit contracts. Often the enemy hides in paperwork. Michael instructs, get clarity on what is signed and what you will sign. If your gut is uneasy, consult a trusted advisor. Not everyone is a friend in the courtroom of life. Now, a quiet command from God. Begin to thank Him each morning for one thing you have not yet seen. Gratitude on the unseen is prophetic. It creates space for manifestation. Say, thank you for the door I will walk through even before it opens. If you carry regret, offer it up in a simple statement. Lord, I hand this back. Use it for good. God repurposes our broken pieces into platforms of testimony. Do not keep regret as a weight. Hand it in as material for testimony. You will meet a helper, someone who appears timely, not by coincidence. They may come as a mentor, a colleague, or a friend. When they show, receive gently and test the fruit. If they help you get to the next stage, keep them close. Tonight, make a small altar in your mind, a place where you put the thing you value most and say, God, I give this to you. Use it. This is symbolic, but heaven sees symbols and honors them. Michael says, you will not walk alone into the open season. Angels march ahead to clear the path. Trust the clearing. Do not run into the newly cleared space before it is safe. There is a finality to the day as warning, but not cruelty. It is discipline that protects destiny. If you ignore this, you will carry a sorrow. If you obey, you will carry a mantle. Which do you want to wear? You are permitted to celebrate small wins loudly. Tell someone who loves you when a tiny door opens. Testimony builds momentum. Michael loves a grateful heart that tells the story aloud. If you are tempted to close this now, remember why you stayed before. You stayed for destiny. Say, thank you for the door I will walk through even before it opens. If you carry regret, offer it up in a simple statement. Lord, I hand this back. Use it for good. God repurposes our broken pieces into platforms of testimony. Do not keep regret as a weight. Hand it in as material for testimony. You will meet a helper, someone who appears timely, not by coincidence. They may come as a mentor, a colleague, or a friend. When they show, receive gently and test the fruit. If they help you get to the next stage, keep them close. Tonight, make a small altar in your mind, a place where you put the thing you value most and say, God, I give this to you. Use it. This is symbolic, but heaven sees symbols and honors them. Michael says, you will not walk alone into the open season. Angels march ahead to clear the path. Trust the clearing. Do not run into the newly cleared space before it is safe. There is a finality to today's warning, but not cruelty. It is discipline that protects destiny. If you ignore this, you will carry a sorrow. If you obey, you will carry a mantle. Which do you want to wear? You are permitted to celebrate small wins loudly. Tell someone who loves you when a tiny door opens. Testimony builds momentum. Michael loves a grateful heart that tells the story aloud. If you are tempted to close this now, remember why you stayed before. You stayed for destiny. You stayed for healing. You stayed because somewhere inside your soul recognized its home. Now speak with me if you can. I choose heaven. I choose the hand extended. I receive. Say it now with breath and with intent. Good. Because you said yes, the angels shift. Because you opened the space, God begins to arrange the people, places, and proofs you need. Stay close. Do not wander. This message continues. There are more instructions, more names to be cleared, more small acts that open the doors, and Michael will guide each one step by step. Do not close this until the final sealing. Remain in this posture, beloved, and watch how the next hours begin to align. Your season is knocking. Answer the door, my beloved. Do not leave yet. The air around you is changing because you chose to remain. Michael nods with solemn pride. He sees your yes, and the heavens lean in like a chorus, ready to sing. This next part is practical and prophetic. It will teach you to move with wisdom in the season ahead. First, guard your thoughts. The enemy will try to replay old stories to steal your peace. When that happens, speak truth into the silence. Say, "This is not my final chapter." Words shape reality. Choose them like keys. Second, protect your time. Do not spend hours on things that drain your spirit. If a person or pattern takes more than it gives, limit it. Michael commands, trim what distracts. Your destiny requires focus. Third, watch what you feed your heart. Media, conversations, late-night scrolling. These are channels. Fill your channels with light, not static. When you feed hope, hope grows. When you feed fear, fear eats. There will be a conversation you dread. Prepare for it without fear. Speak truth in gentleness. Do not let anger steer your tongue. When truth is spoken with love, it disarms the most guarded heart. Expect clarity in small places. A wrong that has hovered over you will suddenly make sense. A memory that confused you will rearrange into meaning. Trust the clarity. It is heaven's map. There is a season for planting and a season for harvesting. You may have been planting in pain. Now watch for the first shoots of harvest. Do not pull them up to inspect, let them grow. Patience completes what preparation started. Michael says, when a door opens, walk through with gratitude, not entitlement. Gratitude positions your heart to receive more. When you receive with humble hands, blessing multiplies. Something in your environment will change. A room, a job, a role. It may feel small at first, like a shift in furniture, but the rearrangement will reflect the internal move. Notice small changes. They signal large transitions. You will get a soft warning, an unsettled dream, a repeated number, a voice in prayer. Do not ignore it. Act with mild urgency, not panic. Michael instructs, move when the inner compass directs you. If you owe someone truth, give it. If you have hidden motives, bring them to light. Transparency clears infection. Honesty heals relationships faster than time. Expect a small financial favor. Someone remembers a promise or an expense is unexpectedly covered. Use it wisely. Michael says, give a portion away. Generosity seeds more favor. Blessings flow back when they are shared. You will feel safer as you act in obedience. Obedience is a spiritual law like gravity. When you align with it, things begin to fall into place. Do not debate obedience. Practice it in small choices each day. A message may arrive that feels like a coincidence but reads like confirmation. When you see it, write it down. Keep a journal of confirmations. They will encourage you on darker days. Michael wants you to know, do not minimize the small mercies. A text, a smile, a closed door. These are protective nudges. Name them and thank God. Gratitude trains your eyes to spot God's hand. There may be a choice involving family, honor, money, inheritance, legacy. Approach it with prayer and counsel. Do not sign alone. Get wise voices. God uses community to protect destiny. If bitterness tries to root, pull it out by naming grace. Grace is the fertilizer of miracles. Speak grace into painful memories and watch resentment lose its hold. Tonight, if worry comes, breathe and declare, I will trust the God who speaks. Turn the worry into a question and the question into prayer. Questions become doors when offered genuinely. You will meet a person whose heart will match your prayer. They will help unlock a door you could not open alone. Receive them carefully. Test the fruit over time. True helpers prove themselves by persistence, not grand gestures. Do not be surprised if old friends fall away. Space makes room for new covenants. Your circle will sharpen. Let it. The wrong people do not define your worth. If you have legal matters, tidy them now. Paperwork loves attention. Michael says close loose ends. A small signature here, a corrected detail there. These tidy acts prevent future storms. You may feel tempted to rush your healing. Do not. Healing is not a race. It is a restoration. Celebrate the tiny recoveries, better sleep, calmer mornings, kinder words toward yourself. A quiet miracle will appear where you least expected. A message, an apology, an unexpected arrival. When it does, pause and praise. Thanking early invites more. There is a prophetic nod in the coming weeks. A dream may contain a symbol, an animal, a door, a street name. When you dream the symbol, keep the picture. Look for the same detail in waking life. That is your breadcrumb. Michael says, teach your children the small ways of faith. If you have little ones, model simple prayers, grateful routines, small acts of trust. Generational faith begins with tiny rituals. If grief returns, do not be ashamed. Questions become doors when offered genuinely. You will meet a person whose heart will match your prayer. They will help unlock a door you could not open alone. Receive them carefully. Test the fruit over time. True helpers prove themselves by persistence, not grand gestures. Do not be surprised if old friends fall away. Space makes room for new covenants. Your circle will sharpen. Let it. The wrong people do not define your worth. If you have legal matters, tidy them now. Paperwork loves attention. Michael says close loose ends. A small signature here, a corrected detail there. These tidy acts prevent future storms. You may feel tempted to rush your healing. Do not. Healing is not a race. It is a restoration. Celebrate the tiny recoveries, better sleep, calmer mornings, kinder words toward yourself. A quiet miracle will appear where you least expected. A message, an apology, an unexpected arrival. When it does, pause and praise. Thanking early invites more. There is a prophetic nod in the coming weeks. A dream may contain a symbol, an animal, a door, a street name. When you dream the symbol, keep the picture. Look for the same detail in waking life. That is your breadcrumb. Michael says, teach your children the small ways of faith. If you have little ones, model simple prayers, grateful routines, small acts of trust. Generational faith begins with tiny rituals. If grief returns, do not be ashamed. Grief is a guest that comes and goes. Welcome it, but do not let it live on your couch. Invite hope in with small practices, a walk, a song, a name said aloud. You will discover a strength you forgot you had. It will arrive in a practical moment. Lifting, choosing, forgiving. Name that strength and use it. Muscles grow with exercise. Tonight, lock one small negative habit away. Maybe scrolling before sleep, maybe harsh self-talk, and replace it with a breath and a prayer. Michael commands simple swaps. Trade noise for quiet, rush for presence. A former opportunity might circle back, but only if you handled the previous season with integrity. Character attracts restoration more than charm. Be consistent in small things. God multiplies faithfulness. Community will matter more now. Do not isolate. Share your small wins and your small fears with trusted ones. Vulnerability invites help, not exploitation, when placed wisely. There will be a test of your generosity, an ask that cost you something small. Say yes when your gut aligns. Generosity is a spiritual currency that buys doors off of heaven's shelf. If criticism comes, do not react quickly. Breathe and ask for perspective. Some critiques refine, others reveal who they are. Learn to tell the difference. Michael wants you to begin a short ritual every morning. Say, "Show me one sign of your favor today," then look for it. God honors such invitations. Watch for a rekindled dream, a creative urge, a business idea, a call to serve. Do not dismiss it as nostalgia. It may be the next path. Take small steps, not leaps. Test as you go. Do small acts of worship often. Sing. Speak gratitude. Kneel in silent thanks. Worship rearranges the unseen before the scene shifts. Michael says, "Let worship be your battle posture. You will receive clarity about a person you've been unsure of. The truth will land gently. When it does, act with both courage and mercy. You can be firm without being cruel. There will be a specific 48-hour window when confirmations will peak. Be ready to respond. Set your phone to not disturb, except for important calls. Stay alert for that short season. When the pattern repeats, move. If a relationship needs a boundary, set it kindly and firmly. Boundaries create space for blessing to breathe. They are not rejection, they are protection. Prepare a small offering, a token of gratitude to give away when your breakthrough begins. It might be a donation, a gift, an act of service. This creates flow. Giving invites more mercies to follow. Remember to rest. Rest is not laziness, it's recalibration. Angel work often follows a period of divine Sabbath. Michael says, recharge to receive. Finally, keep a list of the 3 things you most want to see change. Pray specifically for each. God answers specifics. When answers come, mark them and celebrate. My beloved, you're not alone in these steps. Heaven marches ahead and clears the path, but you must walk it with eyes open, hands unclenched, and a heart ready to receive. Stay near. This message continues to unfold. There are more names to clear, more small instructions to obey, and more confirmations on the way. Do not close this until the final sealing is given. My beloved child, you are still here. And because you stayed, the heavens are releasing what only the patient can carry. Michael says every second they remain, the chains weaken. Every line they receive, the blessing grows closer. Tell them not to stop now. The weight you feel is not burden. It is the gravity of glory. When heaven bends this close, your body trembles because your spirit is absorbing what the mind cannot explain. Do not mistake this trembling for fear. It is alignment. It is recognition. It is the sound of destiny waking. There are things you lost that you thought were gone forever. Friendships, opportunities, finances, even pieces of yourself. God whispers, none of it was wasted. I kept every seed hidden, and now I am returning them to you multiplied. What the enemy stole, heaven stored. And now in this hour you are being positioned for recovery. Michael leans close, his tone fierce but loving. They must not go back to the voices that broke them. They must not return to the hands that drained them. The enemy waits at the door of the past. Tell them to keep walking forward. Do you feel that? The tug to revisit old places, old people, old patterns? It is not nostalgia, it is bait. The enemy dresses chains in comfort, hoping you will return. But heaven is saying, do not go back. Do not undo the healing with one reckless choice. Beloved, a test is near. Someone will come with words that sound sweet but carry poison. Michael warns, if they yield, the season will delay. If they resist, the promise will rush. The difference between delay and acceleration is one yes or no. Stay alert. You will soon see repeated signs, a number, a phrase, a name, a dream that circles back. These are confirmations, not coincidences. The universe bends when heaven speaks. Pay attention. Do not shrug them off as random. They are guideposts leading you into the blessing. God says, I am not playing with them. I am not dangling false hope. What I promised is real. But it requires their trust. This is why you feel the urgency pressing you. This is why Michael's voice feels like fire in your chest. Because time matters. The window is open now. but it will not stay open. Your loved one who passed, the one who still lingers in your heart, is here now. They are whispering through the veil. I begged heaven for this chance. Do not waste it. I did not leave angry. I did not leave bitter. I left praying you would receive this moment. That is why you feel them so close. That is why your eyes well with tears. Do you feel that? The tug to revisit old places, old people, old patterns. It is not nostalgia. It is bait. The enemy dresses chains in comfort, hoping you will return. But heaven is saying, do not go back. Do not undo the healing with one reckless choice. Beloved, a test is near. Someone will come with words that sound sweet but carry poison. Michael warns, if they yield, the season will delay. If they resist, the promise will rush. The difference between delay and acceleration is one yes or no. Stay alert. You will soon see repeated signs, a number, a phrase, a name, a dream that circles back. These are confirmations, not coincidences. The universe bends when heaven speaks. Pay attention. Do not shrug them off as random. They are guideposts leading you into the blessing. God says, I am not playing with them. I am not dangling false hope. What I promised is real, but it requires their trust. This is why you feel the urgency pressing you. This is why Michael's voice feels like fire in your chest, because time matters. The window is open now, but it will not stay open. Your loved one who passed, the one who still lingers in your heart, is here now. They are whispering through the veil. I begged heaven for this chance. Do not waste it. I did not leave angry. I did not leave bitter. I left praying you would receive this moment. That is why you feel them so close. That is why your eyes well with tears. They are here confirming what Michael has shouted. This is your time. My beloved, you are closer to breakthrough than you think. The enemy wants you blind because he fears what is about to arrive. That is why the battles intensified. That is why people turned cold. That is why confusion circled, because your blessing is near. Michael says they will see evidence within days. They will hear the proof within nights, but they must believe before it arrives. Faith opens the gate. Doubt locks it shut. Which will you choose? Pause. Take a breath. Do you feel the pressure easing even as you read? That is not coincidence. That is the angels adjusting the atmosphere around you. They are clearing the clutter, making way for the promise. Stay in this posture. Do not step out of it with doubt. Beloved, you will see a shift in relationships soon. Those who drained you will begin to fade. Those who are meant to walk with you will draw closer. It may feel painful, but it is purification. Do not chase what leaves. Do not resist what arrives. This is alignment. You asked for restoration. Now heaven is delivering it not only in spirit but in body, in finances, in relationships. The proof will be practical. The miracles will touch earth, not just your heart. This is how serious God is about your destiny. Michael ends this portion with urgency. Tell them this day is marked. Tell them if they ignore this, regret will follow. But if they embrace it, joy will overflow. Tell them they are at the edge of their miracle. Do not let them turn away now. Good, you are still here. And because you stayed, the message continues to unfold. The next part will reveal the deeper truth about the family secret, the hidden plan, and the way to step safely into blessing. Do not stop now. Heaven is not finished speaking.